Welcome back to this year's Declutter series and episode 3 out of 5, where we are going to be decluttering highlighters and face palettes. And you might think, why is that an episode on its own? And let me tell you why. It's because I have a lot. I go through each and every one in my collection, letting you know which ones gets to stay, which ones are getting decluttered from my collection. Maybe because I found new favorites, maybe because they're old, maybe because nobody's asking for comparisons anymore. And remember, before you ask, I do not give away used makeup to my subscribers, so please don't ask for them in the comments. Not only do I not want to send out used makeup to you, I also really don't have time to organize all of that. It takes a lot of time. Postage is really expensive. And I have people around me that gladly take on my used makeup, gently used makeup. The old things I'm getting rid of. Nobody deserves old makeup, but I'm just letting you know about that. But these are going to be quite juicy declutters. I've already had part 1 and part 2 up on my channel. Those will be in the declutter playlist that is going to be down below. There's also episode 4 and episode 5 coming, which is going to be eyeshadow palettes and lip products. Those are usually the juiciest of the juicy ones, so those are coming up real soon. Also, don't forget to thank my husband down in the comments. He is the one that is editing my declutter series. It is his yearly contribution to my beauty channel, so thank you so much, Ricardo, for fixing this video. It really does help out. But let's jump into the declutter. I hope you brought a snack. It's a lot. Welcome to another declutter. This is gonna be highlighters and face palettes. I don't have a lot of face palettes, so I thought I'd sneak it into this video because I do need to talk about them at some point. But I do have a lot of highlighters to go through. So I thought maybe we could start. Let me put some stuff to the way. I thought maybe we could start. Oh my god, this is so heavy. Ooh. I thought we could start with the face palettes, because they are right here, and I have a couple that we can go through. Face palettes, if you didn't know, I am the worst when it comes to face palettes. Hello, am I in focus? Hello. I love them, but then I forget to use them. That's me and face palettes, and I wish I was better at face palettes. I have been somewhat good at using these, but face palettes is my makeup Achilles heel. I just need to find a better way of I don't know, storing them so I don't forget them, honestly. But this one is the Smashbox Halo. This one is in Coral Saturation. I hate this packaging because you can't, it's so annoying. So I'm gonna declutter it for that very reason, because not only do I not reach for face palettes, but I don't reach for annoying face palettes. That's just absolutely annoying. This is the Full Fantasy blush palette with Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles. Honestly, this is really pretty. Do I reach for it? No. But I really do like the quality of this one. I think it's really beautiful, but I'm sure somebody else will enjoy this one. Here I have 2 highlighter palettes here. Oh, the other one is here. There are indie highlighter palettes that I do reach for every now and then. This is the Noctilucent by Nomad Cosmetics. It's very shimmery. This is high shine. Oh my god, I'm gonna regret this. So I am gonna keep this one. And then we have the Oracle one. This is from Bella Beauté Bar, and I absolutely love this one. I like the Oracle one a little bit more, and it's simply because I feel like the Oracle one, which is this I'm swatching now, I feel like that looks a little less sparkly on the cheeks. I think you can even see that this is just a little bit more finely milled, and this is very high shine sparkly. But if you want that super high shine, definitely Noctilucent. But if you want something that's a little bit more finely milled, not as high shine, I would definitely recommend the Oracle one. It is probably my most used highlighter palette in my collection. I also have the Cozy Up Cheek palette. This is from Simply Posh Cosmetics. This is also a beautiful formula, but I never reach for this one. Again, somebody else is gonna enjoy this one. This one I have been enjoying quite a lot. I feel like this is one of those things that I'm probably gonna declutter next year. And this is the Golden Highlighter Trio from Natasha Denona. Love this formula. I have been reaching for it. I'm gonna keep it around for a little bit longer because I actually used this not too many days ago, so I think it makes sense for me to still have it. This is the Celestial Lights by Fantasy Cosmetica. This is, let me see if I can, this is a highlighter palette that is so pigmented that I'm actually going to declutter this one. I personally think this is more an eyeshadow than a highlighter palette, because for me, that one has a base. And it is beautiful. I mean, look at all three of these. They're absolutely stunning. But the Fantasy Cosmetica one, it does have, you can see that there. It has a base that shows up, and it's not perfect for me. I think Fantasy Cosmetica makes amazing things. I think that this highlighter palette, I don't think the formula was transparent enough. Here are some other Natasha Denona. I actually really enjoy these cheek trios from Natasha Denona. This is the berry one. I think this one is still available at the website. I absolutely love this one. I think that this is two blushes, one that is a matte cream blush, one that is more like a sheer shiny gel, not metallic, but it has some shimmer to it, and then a highlighter. This is amazing. I absolutely love this trio, and I really also love this one. I will say this blush color is more like a muted pink, which isn't my absolute favorite, but I love these three together, and I've actually been using these cheek trios quite a lot. I mean, you can even see there's almost, like, you can see here how much I've used it. I don't know if you can see, but really, really like these from Natasha Denona, so I will be keeping those. Then we have 3 from Unearthly here. I think all 3 of these have been from, no, this one is the Heather Austin and Unearthly collab. Definitely keeping this one. My bestie did this, definitely keeping it. It's absolutely beautiful. This has a transparent base, absolutely stunning cheek duo. And then we have the Get Groovy, which was part of the Summer Mystery Box. And this is more like an orangey one. And then we have the one that's a Devour. And this is more like a berry golden one. I think these are beautiful, but I am gonna get rid of them because I never ever reached for them. And I think I have people around me that will absolutely love these. I love the single highlighter formula from Unearthly, and I am dying to get more of these formulas in singles because I think they're so nice. This is something from Adept that I want to reach for even more because this is such a sophisticated formula. This is like almost like a metallic cheek. It is such a beautiful formula. This is the Stella Face Palette. I think this is beautiful. I want to get more use out of this one. I'm going to keep it one more round and we'll see if I can get more use out of it. Even more in the highlighter palette. This is Rick and Morty. I really like Rick and Morty actually, and my husband really likes the show as well. I think I'm gonna keep it. I also think that this is one of the better packagings that Glamlight has ever done, so we're keeping that. And this is from Cosmic Beauty. It's a frosting highlighter trio. This is fairly similar to that one that I showed you from the Noctilucent from Nomad Cosmetics. Very shiny, somewhat sparkly, high intensity. Love Cosmic Beauty, and so far I own pretty much everything from the brand, so I'm gonna be keeping this one too. This one is from Glamlight. I really like this one, but I wish, okay, I love this packaging, but I love the eyeshadow palette more than I love this one. I think that the shades are really nice, but it's 2 matte blushes. I don't use mattes a lot. And then there is a pretty intense green gold highlighter. Again, I don't use face palettes enough to keep ones that I don't reach for. This is the Beauty and the Beast, also beautiful. It's a little bit on the neutral side. Don't reach for the lot. I'm gonna get rid of it. Here is the Fresh Prince in Bel Air. This is a really nice formula, but I do prefer the one that we have from this one, the Rick and Morty one. So I'm gonna save that instead of this one. And then we have the Betty Boop, 2 matte blushes. Like I've said before, don't use matte blushes a lot. We're gonna get rid of that one. And it is the same with this one. This is the Gourmande Cosmetics and Ellis Atlantis. Yeah, these are matte blush trios. These blush pans are humongous. And for me, I don't need 3 big like matte blushes like this. Even though I think the tones and the undertones are beautiful, this just doesn't feel a purpose in my collection. So I am gonna get rid of those 2 as well. Then we have Blend Money, the Juicy Cheeks. This is really fun though. These are some unusual color and the bare cheeks. So I'm gonna get rid of this one because it is more of a neutral leaning one, but I am gonna save this one simply because sometimes you do reach for shades that are like this, and this one serves a purpose for that. And finally, we have this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Glowgasm Face Palette in Lovegasm. Those names are cringy AF. This is so beautiful. I absolutely love this one, and every time I take it out and wear it, I am blown away by how beautiful it is on the cheeks. So I am gonna keep it. I do really enjoy that one. So let's see if we can organize this one a little bit better, and I need to figure out a better way to store these so that I actually, use them. That's something. That's something, I guess. Okay, let's take out some highlighters. These are my Super Shock highlighters. Some here, I have a basket that are more nostalgia. And I'm thinking I am gonna move these two because you can see these are falling apart, but I love these. The Villains, the Colourpop and Villains Super Shock highlighters. I don't use these anymore, but oh my gosh, I love these so much. And if you've been on my channel for a really long time, you know how much I loved these. And I'm gonna put these two in that little nostalgia basket because somehow these like really mean something to me. They remind me of a simpler time on YouTube. They remind me of a simpler time at YouTube, so I'm gonna keep those, but in that compartment instead. Let's open these up and see what we have. If you didn't know, my favorite, or at least at this point, top favorite highlighter formulas are the Super Shock Chics, the glowy ones. So let's just open all of them and see what we have. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. These are so pretty. This one is like blue. Oh, it's the vampire skin. Oh my god, not the skin of a killer, vampire skin. I mean, this is super fun, and this is also from that collection. These are so fun. They really are. It's from the Twilight collection. I'm gonna keep these two. I think they're fun. They're really fun. Yeah, it's the one from Twilight. I'm still disappointed that they didn't name it Skin of a Killer, but I think that, oh, this is not the right one, but I think that might have something to do with the collab, if I'm gonna be honest. This is so old. I can't believe this is still good. This is Fire. This is the collab that they did with Kathleen Lights. I can't believe I still have this one. This used to be my favorite highlighter. It's such a warm, peachy shade. It truly is so beautiful. And again, am I using it? No, but we're saving it. Maybe it can go in my nostalgia pile too, because I'm not going to be using that. These two, oh my gosh, these two I still use. It's from the Winnie the Pooh collection. These are so fantastic. They were able to do a yellow highlighter that is yellow without being crazy and without being like straight up gold. They're just really, really pretty. I actually really enjoy these, and I still use them. I traveled with these, or at least one of them, just recently. I think all of these are so pretty. I think this is the one that's the Tinkerbell one, right? Yeah. It's a little bit more sparkly. It has like some peach in it. It's called Magic Moon. I think honestly I kind of want to keep all of these. Am I allowed to do that? They're just so pretty. They're so pretty. This is the one that they did. This one that they did with It's a Small World. It's so cute. I even have two new ones that I got with the Frosted a Snowman. I like this packaging the most, and I really like this one. I think it's called like Chiffon. Yeah, Chiffon. It's so pretty. You can see I've used this one so much. It's just stunning. I love this one. I love this one too, the all laced up. It's like a little bit warmer, but look at that. Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save all of these. This one is Wall. Maybe I don't need to save this one because this one is a little bit more of like a brown. I don't use this one that much. So maybe this one can go. I haven't used that in a hot minute. Okay, look at me. Look at me getting rid of something. I don't even know which one is supposed to be here. This one? Maybe. I got rid of one. Aren't you proud of me? I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me, okay? Oh, look at that. Look at how cute that is. That is on my mind. It's just incredible. I can't believe how cute this formula is. Entire me is just filled. Should we try and deal with my like liquid ones? Because I am like, these have been like taking over my life as of late. These you can use to like mix with your foundation to make them a little bit more shiny. I don't need two of them, and I really love the Fenty one, so I'm actually only gonna keep that one. I have some of these like glow drops as well. This one is a little bit like almost icy, and then we have the iconic London one and the Colourpop one. These three are all good, and I am gonna let them be in my collection for a little bit longer. I want to be able to use them a little bit more. I want to like rotate things around a little bit. And then I have, oh, I really love this one. I also bought this one in another shade, but I bought them in the Sephora sale and I haven't been able to use it yet. This is in Mesmerize. It's like a rose gold. It's really pretty. I haven't used it in quite a bit though. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because, again, I bought it in the rose gold when I was in Sweden because they didn't have the other shade that I really wanted, and for some reason I decided to get the rose gold. I don't use this a lot, so I'm gonna be using the other one I bought in the sale instead. So let me get rid of this one because I haven't used it in a hot minute. This is from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is like a pinky highlighter. It's actually really, really cool. It's very different. And again, I don't do pink highlighters a lot, but this one has like almost like a green sheen to it. It's very different. So I'm gonna keep this one because sometimes I do want something that's like a little bit different, and I like this formula a lot. And then I have this one from Dior. I love this one. I cannot recommend this one enough. I think I even talked about it in the Sephora sale. It's very expensive, but dang, it is so pretty, and it looks so like glowy and like almost natural on the cheeks. Same with this one, the Glow Light from Tarte. I haven't used this in a bit, and I really want to because this is beautiful. You can see it has like a nude base almost to it, and it just looks really nice on the skin. And same with this one from Tarte. This is the Glow Wand. This also has like an almost beige, I don't know if you can see, it has almost like a beige undertone to them. So they just look very like believable on the skin, super glowy and nice. This one is a little less shiny than the liquid one. But yeah, those are really nice. I haven't used those in a bit and I really want to. Then we have a couple of these wands. I really like the one from Vive. It's really nice too. It is almost like a little like a warmer gold. I keep putting it on, but you see it's almost like a little bit like almost like a warmer peachy champagne. It's really nice. I like this one a lot too. Then I have this one from Made by Mitchell. And if I don't misremember, this one is extremely highlighty, right? Yeah. Like it is like high shine. I don't know if I ever need that. It looks pretty though, but do I ever need that? I think I will always go for something like this over. So maybe I'll get rid of this one. Not that it's bad, but just that I have other things that I prefer more. I love the highlighters by Charlotte Tilbury. And I have the Glowgasm in Peachgasm and I have it in Pillow Talk. You know my Spotlight? I used it up. It's in my empties. You can see these as well. So yeah, I absolutely love this formula. And I wish this formula came in this applicator. That is my absolute wish. I really wish for that. I also think that this one from Makeup Revolution is great. This is the Goddess Glow. I think I took off, yeah, I took off the poof on this one though. And the Tarte one, the Glow Tape, it's also a really, really nice one. There's still a little bit left in here. So I'm gonna use this one. If I need a product like this, I'm gonna use this one over the Spotlight one because I used it up. And then we have this one from Juvia's Place. I have not used this one in so long. I remember this one being pretty good, but a little bit sparkly. That's nice though. But I have this one that I think is even better quality and it's like a similar tone. So maybe I can get rid of this one and keep this one. Because this one has a little bit more fine sparkles in it. Okay, look at me actually getting rid of some stuff. I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that. Okay, that actually feels... This feels pretty nice because Lord knows I needed to get rid of a couple of those as well. And now, let me see if I can even do this. I could not. Here we go. Now, let's get into a couple of the other... Oh, here are more highlighty, like creams and... Let's do these first. Let's do these first, and then we can do... Is that the only one? Yes, and then we can do the powders. This is a mini, another mini Rare Beauty. This one is so pretty. This one is in Enliven. I use this one as a blush topper, and it is so pretty. It is like a rose gold. I got this in a set. I got it in PR, but it is in a set at Sephora from Rare Beauty. So pretty. Definitely keeping that one. Oh, we have a Merit Cream Blush. This one is the one that's just, I think it's Kava, but it just looks wet on the skin. So it just looks like wetness. I think this is probably the most natural looking highlighter in my collection, and it is perfect for those like if I have like a no makeup but want to have some highlighter, this is actually perfect, and I've used it quite a lot for that. Here's another one of those unearthly ones, and you can tell this one is green. So yeah, I really hope we can see even more of these. Again, it's fun. Sometimes I do want stuff like that, and it's exciting to have it in my collection for when I want it. And then we have this one from Essence. I do remember liking this one, but I kept the blush, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the highlighter because I have a couple of like liquid and highlighter like that in this formula that I like, and it's not better than this one. Yes, good choice. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then we have the Danessa Myricks cream blushes. I'm gonna put these with my Super Shocks, I think. These are, let me see, I'm trying to reorganize my Super Shocks. There we go. These are so good. This is the Glowy, it's like a highlighter blush hybrid. This one is in Unbothered. It's a pink sheen, absolutely stunning. And this one is in Low Key, and it is like a nice peach shimmer. I've been using these so much. I've been traveling with these. Absolutely incredible. Definitely keeping both of these. Okay, let's get all of these powder highlighters out so that we can have a little bit of a chat of what gets to stay versus what doesn't get to stay. Because I have, oh, there's another liquid highlighter here. Another one from Unearthly. This is more like a lavender. I'm gonna keep that one too. But yeah, there's so many powder highlighters here. Let's just go. So I have this box here, and I'm gonna put it to the side, and then we can put stuff in there that we decide to keep. Because first of all, these are the highlighters from Natasha Denona that came out this year. These are called the Hygiene Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. These are really nice. I have the light one and I have the medium one. I really do enjoy these. They're new in my collection and I still like them. So we are going to be keeping those two. Love this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it came out last year. It's the Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter in Champagne Glow. This gives the most amazing wet look on the skin that looks like a wet look and not like a metallic stripe. I think this is great and I actually prefer that one over this one. The Rare Beauty highlighter. It's still nice. I'm still gonna keep mine. This is what mine looks like. I have it in the shade Accelerate. It's nice, but I actually prefer this highlighter over this one. I know, unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel. This, I think we can get rid of. The Hot Half Magic highlighter. It's nice, but I haven't used it in a really long time. This is in Light Trap. Ooh, the Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighter. Oh, this is so good. I think mine is in Light Medium, number 2. This formula, I haven't used it a lot, as you can see. I have used it, but you need the smallest amount. It's an incredible formula. This is truly a good formula. I love it. I also really like this one. This is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow. I have the lighter one and the darker one. This is definitely the darker one. This one is really nice. I really liked mine. I want to use it more. I'm gonna keep this one. I want to use this one more. I should have. Or unless I got rid of the lighter one, I don't know, but or did I just buy it? I'm unsure, but I really like it. I really like it. I also really like this one. One of my favorite formulas. This is the Too Faced Moon Crush highlighters. This is the lighter shade. This is an incredible formula. It looks so beautiful on the skin without any shimmer, without any glitter or sparkle. It just looks so believable on the skin. And it's one of those formulas, it doesn't even swatch that incredible, but it's not really about the swatch though. It's about how it looks on the skin, and it looks so good. So good on the skin. Here's another one of my favorite highlighter formulas. This is the Fenty Beauty, the highlighter formula that came out this year. It is the Light Diffusing Highlighter Prosecco and Yum Rum. Yum Rum is a little bit broken. This is the one I use all the time. So you can tell it just looks a little bit sad. I also really like this one. This one is so pretty. These are just, I have to stop swatching things. Again, this just looks so incredible on the skin. This is a little bit more intense, and if you look closely, you can see a little bit of sparkle in this one, but it's a very wet look. This is a little bit more demure than this one, but both of the formulas are just incredible. I also love the REM highlighters. I have Miss Mercury and Miss Saturn. Miss Mercury is the lighter one, and Miss Saturn is the slightly more rose goldy one. They're both incredibly pretty. I am actually going to get rid of the rose goldy one. It's nice, but it's not as good as this one, so let's save the best one. This one is from Flower Nose. It is Moon River. Look at this packaging. I'm not all about this kind of packaging. Honestly, it's a little bit gaudy for me, but I know a lot of people like it. And this is like a blue purple highlighter. Like, it's definitely not, this is very visible, but I have highlighters like this if I want to use it, but this is very impressive and like sparkly blue. Let's put this in the maybe pile. Let's put this in the maybe pile. I also am wondering about this one. Manny never restocked these, right? These are the Lunar Beauty. I have it in, nothing, because I can't open it, in Mars. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's old. I might put this in the saving just to save, because the packaging is stunning, but like, I don't think he ever restocked these. And I'm not using mine any longer, even though it was beautiful, because it's kind of old. So I think it's time to let that one go. This is a really pretty formula, but I hate the packaging. This is the one they did with Friday the 13th and Glamlight. You can see it's a really pretty blue one, and it was sparkly, but still the smoothest highlighter that they've ever done. But I am going to get rid of this one because I saved the Rick and Morty one. We also have the one from WhatsApp Beauty. This is the Serengeti highlighter. This is actually a really like high quality highlighter, and I really like how this one looks. I want to get better use out of this one, so I am gonna keep that one around. Oh, we have the Revlon Skin Lights. This is a really nice highlighter. It really is. I'm gonna keep this around for a little bit longer. I want to do more videos about like, you know, stuff from the drugstore, and this is a really nice highlighter from the drugstore. This one is an oldie but a goodie. This is MAC and Star Trek. They did a collab together. I've never used this one. This is only a collector's item, so I'm gonna put this again in the new box that I've made for just things that I'm saving for the sake of saving, not for using. This is another good highlighter from the drugstore. This is the Infallible Fresh Wear highlighter. This one is in the lighter shade. I think it is called Icy Gold. It's really pretty, and this one is a little bit unusual because it has this warm peachy golden sheen. It is like a duochrome highlighter with a little bit of a sheen to it. It's very beautiful and believable on the skin. And again, not like metallic or sparkly or weird on the skin. It just looks very believable. I think this one is pretty, especially if you are looking for more a peach sheen. This is such a good highlighter, but this is from BH Cosmetics. I think I saved the blush from this collection in my blush video, but I don't even know if BH Cosmetics is around any longer. It is really pretty though. This is a beautiful formula, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I guess just sad thinking about how they're here and then they're not. This is from H&M Beauty. This one broke a little bit, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I also have this one. I love this highlighter, but it broke on me. And I almost want to repurchase because I think it's so pretty, and I actually might. But this one just keeps, I tried to repress it, but it keeps breaking. It's in golden. I am going to declutter this one, but I might repurchase because repressing it just did not work. These are from House Labs. This is the one, it's called something Opal, Fire Opal. And then we have this one that's called Golden Pyrite. So I am only going to save this one because I think this one is really unique and pretty. The Golden Pyrite is fine, but it's not as good as the other one, so I'm just gonna save the ones that are actually special. I hate this packaging. I love the Super Shock highlighters, but I hate this like big packaging that Colourpop does, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I hope we never get to see it again. This is the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton. I really want to keep this one. I like Pat McGrath. I know she has another highlighter formula that's even better than this one, but this is the item from Bridgerton that I'm choosing to keep. I think it's really pretty. Let's see if we can organize this basket a little bit. These are from Sigma. We have it in Sunstone, which is a warmer one, and then we have it in Golden Hour. This one is more of a rose gold, and Golden Hour is more like a golden shade. I think, which one am I gonna save? I mean, I have so many golden. Maybe I should save this one, that is the Sunstone, because it is a little bit different. I'm trying to not be too predictable. Then we have the Give Beauty highlighters. This is in Homegrown Glow and Platinum Cowgirl. I love this one. I think this is the one that I bought myself. Or is it? Yeah, this is the one that I bought myself. It is the medium shade, and then we have the lighter shade here that I actually got in PR. I love this. It looks so pretty. It is the Homegrown Glow. It is such a beautiful, just believable glow on the cheeks. It is really, really pretty. I'm definitely keeping that one. This is from ABH. They released this formula this year, I think. This is the Glow Seeker highlighter in Sun Idol. I even think they came up with more colors. I think this formula is fine. It's fine, but nothing more, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This one from Moira though, and I especially love the color. This color is in Love Struck. It is such a beautiful golden pinky peach. I absolutely love this color, so we're definitely saving that one. And I love this formula. This is the Pixies, I think it's called Glow Powder, Glow E Powder. So it's Peachy Dew and Friendly. These are, it's hard to describe how this formula is because it looks so dull, but it is so beautiful. It's incredible how this one looks. It's just such a pretty, almost turns into glass skin, but with this beautiful healthy glow. So we have the peach one and the pink one, and this is one of my favorite formulas in my collection, and I almost forgot I have them, and I need to use those more. I also love this one. This is Joy, right? Yeah, Bare Minerals in Joy. Oh, now I want to wear this today. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Where do I put it? Look at that. Oh my. It's like a cool tone peach. Oh, it's so pretty. This is still available. I need to use this tomorrow. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Melt's Morning Star. I have not used this in a really long time. This is also one of those more like, it is like this one from L'Oreal, but the L'Oreal one is so much more affordable, but they give the same effect on the skin. Actually, oh my god, I just cleaned my hands. They give the same effect on the skin, but the one from L'Oreal is warmer and much more affordable. So we are actually finally getting rid of this one from Melt. Bye-bye. I think you can see here, they both have a peach sheen, but this one is more golden and this one is more icy. And of course, I prefer the golden one on my skin tone. This one is, again, from Ellis Atlantis and Blend Bunny. And this is like a blush topper highlighter. It's super bright, pink, sparkly. A little bit sparklier than what I usually go for, but it's fairly new in my collection. And we're going to save that a bit more and see if we can get some good use out of it. We also have the Wavelength highlighter from Lethal Cosmetics. These are so good. I have a couple in highlighter palettes here too. Now I'm like wondering where those are because they should also be in this video, but I have a couple of highlighter palettes with these as well. Just know that I'm keeping those because they're so good. Look at this. It's so pretty on the skin. This is one of those that swatches like nothing, but just looked incredible on the skin. Again, just wet look believable without being like weird metallic on the skin. Definitely keeping that one. We have a bunch of indie things here. I think you can see as well that it's indie left. These are the ones from Game Beauty. It's like duochrome highlighters. This is a green one. It is a bright yellow one. This is really nice. And then it is a pink one. So I am going to keep these two. I'm going to get rid of the pink one actually because I have highlighters like this. It's like a peachy pink. But these are a little bit more unique in my collection. So I am going to save those two. I actually think these are really, really nice. And then we have the ones from... oh, this one is so cool. This is discontinued, but this one is so cool. It is like a mint blue. It's so amazing. It's called Flicker. It was part of, it was even back when it was called Alien Cosmetics. This is an old one, but this one is so cool. We're definitely keeping that one. And then we have from Unearthly Cosmetics. These are the multi-chrome highlighters that they have. Mirage, and this one was Spellbinding. And then we have Spectre. Like just really, really interesting. Definitely keeping these. They're very, very good quality and I want to have those in my collection for sure. Then we have the one that's Avatar: The Last Airbender and Lethal Cosmetics. Even though I don't love this component, I still think that this highlighter is pretty cool and it is very new in my collection and I want to see if I can get some more good use out of it. And we also have the ones from Kaleidos. These came out this year. These are the fruit lighters. Well, some of them came out this year and some of them... Oh my god, this one is a little bit broken. No! Don't give up on me. Ah! How do I... Oh my god, that was a bad idea. How do I press this one in? We had a casualty! I feel so sad because I love these. They're so cute. So that was the orangey one. I will still keep these. Some of these I got in PR and some of them I bought myself. And I really like these. I want to keep them and I think they're so fun. They're colored highlighters from Cleonad. And Cleonad makes such high quality things and I don't want to get rid of them. So I have a green, a red, a orange, and these are just these are sparkly highlighters, high intensity sparkly highlighters with a little bit of color to them, and they are super, super fun and I love the packaging as well. I just unfortunately had a casualty in this orangey one, so that's a shame, but I'll it will have to live in there anyways. They're super, super pretty. I think they're so cute. So definitely keeping these. They're pretty new in my collection, and hopefully, whoop, yeah, clearly this is why they're breaking. Hopefully the casualty won't be worse than what it already is. The one from Kaleidos are always so hard because I really love how these look, but I will be honest, I don't end up using them, but a lot of these I also save because I think they're so fun. And they are still available as well. This one is so incredibly nice. Diamond Dash. I don't know if all of these are still available, but these are just such fun. And there are bulky packaging, but they're at least a little fun. They have two multi-chrome highlighters. It's these two, and then there is a blue, a green, a coral, a peach, and a yellow. Pretty sure that the green one is discontinued though, but these are fun. I'm gonna keep them for a bit longer. If nothing else, same here. They're still usable, and they do remind me of a time when it was just a little bit different. Everything was different in the makeup community. And then finally we are at the Oden's Eye highlighter. Some of these are existing highlighters and some of these are new highlighters. There also was a collection that they did quite recently that had the other colors of the packaging, and those I haven't reviewed yet, so that's why they're not in here. There are, in all of my declutters, there's gonna be things where you're probably, if you know my channel, you're gonna be like, hey, wait, where is that one? And the reason why you're not seeing it is probably because I haven't reviewed it yet. Maybe it's in my review pile. Like there could be so many reasons why something isn't showing up here. Let me see. Last ones. These are super nice. Do I need to keep all of them? I mean, probably no. This one, the super pink one, I think I might get rid of this one. This one is so nice, the peach one. I don't even know if this one exists anymore. I don't know if this one exists either. This is like a pink one. Okay, let me get rid of these two. And then we have these two that are very similar to each other. Are these the same? No, they're not the same. Let me see. So I do think that this might be the new one. Okay, after scouring the website, I have figured out that it is Moon Tears that is the new one. So I'm gonna get rid of Lavender Dream, which was the one that they had from before. So I'm still keeping 6 of them, which I think is, I was gonna go say crazy, but honestly, maybe that is what I should be going for. Let me put these back into, or at least trying to put these back into this one. Okay, there we go. This is my powder highlighter. This is my Super Shock highlighter. This is my liquid and cream highlighter. And then we also have the face palettes. I decided, now that I've found so many blue highlighters that I have, that I'm gonna get rid of this one from Flower Nose. Let's see how much I got rid of, because it's more than I thought. But honestly, highlighters have just been overflowing in my collection, and I just want to shop my stash and use the ones I have. Because I have so many that are so good. Okay, let's do some counting, because look at how many. Look at how many. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $36. I think that 36 is a pretty good number. This is just face palettes, highlighters, and honestly, I feel very happy about this. I just couldn't find my favorites. I couldn't find my favorites because there were so many other things here. And I mean, what I do, is trying out makeup to let you know which ones are the best ones, which ones are truly the best of the best. And honestly, maybe this is how you should use my declutters, to just be like, at the end of the day, all of this is most of the time good makeup, but what is actually the best? What are the things that we reach for? What are the things that makes us happy? And this had to go. Let me know if you have any favorite highlighter formulas that you think that I have missed. Do you agree, disagree with me at any of my suggestions? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll have my next declutter up before you know it. Bye!